yesterday with the story of a woman who found a massive beehive in her house. It was in the walls of her house. The guy she called on from Saugeen County Honey was Dave Schuit, who's a beekeeper. Dave joins us on the line. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm okay. So were you surprised when this woman said she thought she might have a bee problem and what you discovered behind the wall?
Well, when she came up to St. Jacobs Market several times, she was bugging me to come and take a look, and I eventually came out there last week and took a look, and I could hear the bees in the bedroom and bathroom wall. Basically, we decided to take the bees out of the house, so we opened up the wall. We had to cut out some timber to get at the bees, and once we opened it up, we took the honey out, took the brood out, took the bees and found the queen, put the queen in the hive, and the bees are happy with their queen in a new home.
So you took them home with you, or where'd you put them?
Yeah, we took them home. There's a bittersweetness in the whole story. They're thriving in the urban areas, but now we brought them into the country where we know that we have a difficult time keeping the bees alive in the environment we're in with the neonicotinoids. So we're basically in the process of we're going to take this hive as well. We're going to be taking this hive up in bear country where there's not as much agriculture usage of the neonicotinoids, which is in the environment, in the water, and it becomes systemic in all plants, and the bees die from the pollen from these neonicotinoids.
Yeah. Now, I understand there were 50,000 bees. Is that the right figure?
That's correct. There's over 50,000. It's early spring. I didn't figure it would be much bigger than that because it's early spring. We're coming into we're in May, coming into June. You get a strong hive. You get about 80 and 90,000 bees towards July, August, September.
And does anybody get to keep the honey?
Basically, we took the honey with us. I didn't leave any for them at this point. I said I'd give them some honey later on. So bees are very sociable insect. They're the pollinators they're part of the pollinators of the environment, and the environment is they're telling us what's in the environment. They tell us if we're hurting the environment. And I just want to share with you, if you don't mind, John. Health Canada came up with a new stipulation of a label for neonicotinoids, and it's really astonishing. Everybody needs to know this. It's basically toxic. They say it's toxic to every living organism, anything that lives in water. It's toxic to birds. It's toxic to mammals and toxic to bees, which is an insect.
Yeah. So
everybody needs to ask the political parties of the day and say, what is your stand on neonicotinoids? Are you willing to ban it like the Green Party is? This is our health. They're so concerned about having jobs, create jobs, make jobs, but once you lose the pollinators, you know what? You're going to lose thousands and thousands of jobs. This is environmental emergency. This is environmental disaster in the making. And Ontarians need to stand up and say, you know what are we doing to the environment when it's in the water, it's in the plant? When there's no more pollinators, who's going to pollinate the apples? Who's going to pollinate the strawberries and cucumbers? It's going to be a pretty empty table if we keep using this pesticide, which is well over 7,000 times more toxic than DDT.
Dave, thanks so much. Appreciate this.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Dave Schuit is a beekeeper and the operator of Saugeen County Honey. He removed that 50,000 bee nest from the wall of a house in Kitchener. Free-for-all roundtable is next, but first let's get you where you're going.